Why your elders got you feeling doubtful? Wicked counsel, out the clubhouse full of scoundrel. By your vowels, saw the puzzle then. Was addicted to hustle, but I'm recovering. Sometimes I wanna uppercut the government, scuff a chin. Same with the ones who be dealing with the son of sin. I ain't saying that clear, boy. Come again, must ain't heard my in the zone with Mr. Sullivan. Been told him, been on it. Hebrew, no Yiddish, it's bogus. Plus split in the drift with Moses. Who's in love with bondage, new topics. Don't trip unless it's cruise controlling. Lost friends, but I won't lose focus. Tried to tell him, Duck, tried to tell him. Mad cause I ain't buying what they selling. Cut that leather, trying to double investment. Studying for that big kingdom money in heaven.
Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. We must discern the real truth from lies. Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. We must discern the real truth from lies. Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. Judah Trap, the real Judah.
So do you believe that America is going to be destroyed first, right?
Well, we don't know. We don't know what, I mean.
This Babylon right here, right?
No,
this ain't Babylon.
No, it ain't Babylon.
This ain't Well, you got your Bible.
Babylon.
This ain't Babylon.
I mean, you can say it's Babylon, but it's not even close to Babylon.
Why not?
Huh?
Don't it fit all the characteristics?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's close.
They say it should be nations with many tongues. Ain't it many tongues too?
Yeah.
It's called a melting pot, right? And it's that whore that sits on.
But who was Babylon? I mean,
you talking about the first Babylon?
Well, no, I'm saying no. Who was Babylon? The Babylonian kingdom was Nebuchadnezzar.
That's the first Babylon.
No, the first one was in Nimrod days.
Yeah, but this is called what? The daughter of Babylon, right?
Right, Babylon the Great.
Babylon the Great.
But America was never part of the Babylon to begin with.
No, America was a future promise.
I don't think America's in the Bible.
Yeah, hold on, let me show you. I'm gonna let you get back to what you're doing.
Revelation chapter 18,
you gotta go home. I'm trying to get
Revelation 18.
Oh, yeah. Let me show you real quick. Exactly right here. Alright. Now it says, Ho ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of heaven, saith the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwelleth in the daughter of Babylon. He spread. Now this is speaking after that other Babylon, because this is speaking of the time when he spread us abroad. Remember, he said, I shall scatter you to the four corners of the earth. So the land of the north is what? North America.
No, the land of the north is Syria. It's Syria. Syria is the north.
Syria's destroyed right now.
Syria's not destroyed.
It says Syria shall be
Damascus should be a ruin and heat.
But Babylon the Great is the daughter of Babylon.
Well, Babylon it's a spiritual.
Bring it out. Spiritual and Sodom and Eve.
It's
spiritual Sodom and Eve.
That's what it says in that Revelation 17 and 18.
Why does it say spiritual Sodom and Eve?
Huh?
This is spiritual Sodom and Eve, right? Look on the back of your dollar bill, what you got?
I mean,
pyramid, right? Look at your homosexual marriage. That's just Sodom. This is spiritual Sodom.
How many countries have homosexual laws? Many of them have them.
Many of them have.
Oh yeah, without question. But America, they come into the game with that.
But you look at America.
But this is the person that's Revelation 18.
How y'all brothers doing?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Where it says, Revelation 18 says, the kings of the earth with the merchants and the mariners lament over her, the saints that rejoice in the joy, because they can't. This place right here is where they get rich off of. They get rich off of America. You know what I'm saying?
You look on the back of your TV where it's made at. China.
I understand that. So but it's going to be a world system. It's going to be a one world government eventually. You know what I'm saying?
But America, remember the Bible says that this place is going to be destroyed first. And then shall you go out and preach.
You don't
think America's going to be destroyed?
If we support Israel, because if we go back to
if we support Israel,
if we support Israel, yeah, because every nation that blesses Abraham's nation, I'm gonna bless that nation.
Can I tell you something before I walk away right quick?
Go ahead.
When Jesus was being hunted and looked for by the government, think about this. Today I'm wanted for this serious crime. They're looking for it. Police, sheriff, anybody, they're looking for it. So they was hunting for them. You are not of Abraham's seed. It said in the Bible, it said, you are not of Abraham's seed, you are of your father's seed, the
The
devil.
devil, John 8:44.
John 8:44. It said, you are of your father's seed, the devil. Those were the people who crucified Jesus Christ. Crucifixion is nothing more than a death penalty.
Revelation
It's nothing more than an electric chair. You'll never see me with a cross around my neck.
Never.
Because that's just like you.
It's a death penalty for Jesus, but it was a life sentence for us. It removed the sin.
No, it didn't. No, then God said, Jesus said, I came to
How about John 3:16?
Jesus said, I came to Can I say this real quick?
John 3:16.
Yeah.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
Jesus said, I came to fulfill the law, not
Now,
destroy.
who's-
That means I can do this.
No.
You can live like this. You can walk like this in the flesh. You don't have to walk
Who
around
was the
like
minister of the law? Moses was the minister of the law. He was the minister of the New Testament.
Okay.
Moses.
Okay.
That's why Moses is the minister of
Jesus came and he said, look, I'm going to do this in the flesh for you to show you that you can do this.
Exactly.
They tell you,
Right.
you can do whatever you want to do and say anything you want to say and say, oh, Jesus Christ, please help me. And you're going to heaven.
No,
it ain't about that.
It ain't going down like that.
Hey, the Bible
You know
says-
what? You a Hebrew Israelite and you don't
I know
realize
that.
that. You are the only person on this earth without a planet,
praise
a
to the Most High God,
a
man.
place,
All
a
praise.
religion,
Praise God.
nothing. You don't have anything of your own. The white boy can say, oh, my people come from Germany and we speak German. You can't say that.
Go back and read Genesis. Go back and read the curse of
Cain?
not Cain. It was Cain's father. Go back and read that curse, and that'll explain why God
And what
did
does that curse say in the New King James Version? What does it say?
You
tell me.
Go to Genesis.
You're a Hebrew Israelite, brother. You don't realize that you're the only person on the planet that don't even have a religion or a name or an English or a language. It's in your book. I'm an Air Force veteran.
What's the significance of tomorrow? Since we're Israelites, what's the significance of it?
Those are the people. Those are Abraham's.
No, I'm just saying, if we're true Israelites, which I know we are, but what is the significance of tomorrow?
The whole duty
God said don't worry about tomorrow.
No, I'm just saying the second, the books of Acts, second chapter of Acts, the day of Pentecost.
That's blasphemy. That shit, when they be talking about, no, all he was doing was speaking in different languages and everybody understood.
What about the feast of the Lord? The law. What about the feast of the Lord? We Israelites, okay, what about them though?
But think about that though, brother.
Jesus, what about the Passover?
What about the contact us, man?
Hey, man, I know who I am.
Trying to get
My son walk in the name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jesus is real, but that's not God. There's no God never.
Jesus is God.
No, he's not. God's feet never. God can't be in the place of good and bad. Can't be in the same place. You can't turn the light switch in a dark room.
Go read Proverbs 30 and 4. Go read the Ancient of Days. Go read the Ancient of Jesus said before the law was, I was. Before Abraham was, I was. That's what. He was the. No.
He is the word.
No,
He is the word, man.
Go to John 1:1.
He's the
Go
word,
to John
man.
1:1.
Yes, he's the word. Christ is the word that came in flesh, man.
How about 1 Corinthians?
Bring it up.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
So when he stood on the mountain with his disciples, and he said, we're going to build us a tabernacle of Moses and a tabernacle of Elijah. And the cloud came down and said, this is my well-beloved son who I'm well pleased of. You know what I'm saying? Him shall you. So he made a cloud come down and talk to himself and talk to Moses.
What happened in the garden?
When he died on the cross,
What happened in the garden?
When he died on the cross, answer my question.
No, what happened? Adam. Jesus is the second Adam. Jesus is the second Adam.
My question was a yea or a nay.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? When he was on the cross and he said, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? Was he talking to himself when he was on the cross dying?
Yes, he was talking in the sin. Read Psalm 22. Psalm 22. Psalm 20. David. No, that's 20. That's Psalm 22. David uttered those words.
You are smitten with madness.
David uttered those words.
Of our people right now.
David uttered. Let me go to Psalm 22 real quick, because David prophesied about the Messiah.
You think John 3:16 is talking about the whole world?
Huh?
You think John 3:16 is talking about the whole
The
world?
Bible says in Psalm 24, it says the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and all of that dwell in it. The earth is the Lord. The world. I mean, there was another world even before this world. There was a pre-Adamite world.
What is that world that John 3:16 is talking about?
The ethnos, the cosmos, the people, the stars, the planets. The people, the planets, the stars are the creation. The animals, even the animals. The animals were cursed. The animals were cursed.
Find your scripture, man.
Psalms 90 and 2 says, before the mountains were brought forth, and before he formed the earth and the world. You know what I'm saying? So how's the world and the earth the same thing, man? You know what I'm saying? When in the same sentence, he said before he formed the earth and the world. And you know what I'm saying? Isaiah 45:17 says the world is the Israelites, man.
Now what you looking for again?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Second Corinthians 5. The new. Y'all believe in the New Testament?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now.
You must don't believe in it because you think Jesus.
The law. Listen, bro.
Jesus came to fulfill the law, man.
Believe and know who. Hold on. For them that believe.
Sacrifice.
He came to fulfill. He fulfilled the law in him, though. He took it all in him.
So no, for the sacrifice of animals, man. That's what you can't do no more. You can't sacrifice animals
Because they're going to start that again. Israel's going to be starting that soon.
Who?
Israel's going to be.
Some of the white folks over there?
Israel's going to start that soon.
The white folks over there?
Israel's going to be starting that soon.
Yes or no? The white
I'm
folks
telling
over
you,
there?
God's people over there.
That ain't God's people, man. That ain't God's people, man. That ain't God's people.
God's people totally.
No, they're
No, they're not.
But why we not keeping the feast?
Because we don't know who he is as a people.
Why we not keeping the feast?
Jeremiah 17:4, man.
Let me do
Why we not keeping the
first.
feast?
Let me do 2 first.
Jeremiah
Let me do 2
17:4.
Why we not keeping the
Let me
feast?
show you why.
What are the 7 feasts? Name the 7 feasts.
You got your what's up? That's my brother.
Okay.
You got Day of Atonement.
Okay.
You got Day of Pentecost. You got Passover. You got first fruit. You got Feast of Dedication, and you got Day of Atonement. I said it, Day of Atonement. You got
Blowing of the trumpets.
Blowing the trumpets.
Don't you know that Jesus fulfilled every one of them?
Man,
my
get
God.
out of here, brother.
He died on
Brother, man.
He died on the day of Passover.
Let me
the true
read this
Passover.
right here, bro.
He died on Passover.
He was the unblemished lamb, right?
He was the Passover.
He was Passover lamb.
But he was the day. He fulfilled every one of them. He was the There was no sin.
Jeremiah 17:4 says, and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which
we're not even
thou
keeping
knowest
the feast,
not,
man.
Listen,
We're Israelites, but we're not even keeping the feast.
because you sit,
Why we not keeping
like
the
your
feast?
forefathers and serve other gods. This is what God did.
Let's read it again.
They
man.
served them when they was in Egypt. They served them when they was in
doing it now.
Babylon.
You still
The
doing it
Israelites, when they was in captivity, they still kept
doing
doing
it
it.
now.
Who's doing it?
You doing it now.
Who's doing it?
Our people,
You know what I'm saying? When they were in Egyptian,
ain't nothing new under the sun.
they kept the
Ain't
feast.
nothing new under the sun.
When they was in Babylon in captivity, they kept the feast. When they was
And they had them sacrificing on the altar swine's flesh, man. That's what they had them doing on the altar.
So why we not keeping the
You know what I'm saying?
why we not keeping
That's against the
Because
Most
we
High
don't know
God.
who we
not?
are. We don't know who we are.
It's in that word.
They ain't reading it.
They ain't reading it.
We should be keeping.
pastor telling them,
Oh,
No, the Christian pastor's telling them they should be
they
keeping
say,
the feast.
come as you are,
No,
come as
no,
you
no.
are, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? They say God, God loves the sin. He said God loves the sinner and hate the sin. You know what I'm saying? So that means a faith coming to church.
You gotta go back to
God,
Daniel.
God still love me. I could be a homosexual.
No, I'm talking about the feast. I'm talking about these. The Lord said these are
That's
my
the law
feasts.
too. That's the law too.
I'm just saying the
You
feast
say
are
the only
major.
two laws that we have to do
No,
is
the
love
feast.
and love
The
God
feast
with
of
all
the
our
Lord.
hearts and
He said
The
keep
feast
them.
of celebration.
He said keep them.
The feast of celebration.
Hold on. So
That's a
does
law,
not
man.
Passover say you're supposed to keep it throughout your generations?
Yeah.
I thought you said Jesus. I thought you said Yeshua did that. What you said? What you said?
Who keeping them? Who keeping them?
Huh?
Who keeping them? They keeping them.
Why? 2:9. Revelation 2:9.
They're keeping them. Yes, they are.
Revelation 2:9.
Because God said every generation. He said,
Revelation 2:9.
They
Revelation
keeping
3:9. Revelation 2:9. Revelation
keeping
3:9.
They keeping them.
The book of Revelation.
He said God would always leave himself a witness in the world.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. Who's going through tribulation? Are they going through tribulation in the
Many. Yes. Yeah.
They own the diamond districts, the
They
gold.
own Hollywood. They own music.
man.
They own your banking system.
They own these
How
damn
they in poverty?
the air flight services. They own all of that, man.
How they in poverty?
He also said that you should be the head and not the tail.
No, when he come back.
No, he also even there with that.
They own your TV. What's on your TV?
David was the head.
They
He was
own
not
these
the.
McDonald's
David said, "I've
corporations."
never seen the righteous
Wait a
forsaken."
minute,
Hold on, keep going. Keep
Never.
going. Keep reading. Keep reading. Keep reading.
But I'm just
Keep reading. Hold on. Keep reading.
It
Keep
said,
reading.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Now, why you say they rich?
Huh?
Why
you
he
rich?
say we rich? You know what I'm saying?
He's talking. He's
Talking
what?
to his people.
He's talking about his people. You got apostate. He's talking about apostate Jews,
Ain't no such
apostasy.
thing as
Yes, it
apostasy.
is. Apostasy. That's
Let
what
me
you had in the book.
let me ask you a question.
The nation, the southern kingdom and the north kingdom was under Pasia. They apostasy. They cast God aside.
Can I finish?
So,
Can I finish?
Finish.
And it said, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews
But
and
not.
are not. Our people ain't
Talking
calling,
about people
Wait
that
a
have
minute.
black.
they calling themselves Jews,
Okay,
right?
okay, they Jews.
He's not talking. He's
They
talking
call
about.
it- ain't-
He's talking about real Jews that forsake the faith.
We are the real Jews.
He's talking about real Jews that forsake.
So you
the
saying
people
the
that
people
were,
saying Jews, they Jews.
huh?
Those people over
They
there.
Judaizers. They
Judaism.
They Judaism. They adopted it. But God is all.
Okay.
God is already.
You just cut yourself. You
No, I
said
didn't.
adopted it.
No, because God allowed it.
They
God.
converted to this, man. Judaism.
God said I would
And they call
always. The
themselves-
feasts were
They call them-
perpetual.
They call themselves Jewish, man. The ISH on the end of Jew is pertaining to. When you say like your shirt look greenish,
When the two
that
witnesses-
means it's kind of greenish.
When the
not
two
really
witnesses
green.
come back, they're going to Israel. The 144,000, they're all Jews.
And the 1/3.
No, they not.
They're all Jews. They're all
They not.
Jews.
Bring that out.
What?
They not out. What is a Jew? What is a Jew?
There were 12,000 from each tribe.
They ain't all
From
12
each tribe.
three ain't Jews.
All the
Bring
whole
it
12
out. Bring it
tribes
out. Bring
ain't
it out.
Jews,
Revelation.
No, it's not. Jew
I got it.
from Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, man.
That's 12 tribes, man.
No.
That's just 3 tribes. Judah,
Bring it out.
Benjamin,
I'm
and
going to
Levi
say,
was the southern
bring it out.
kingdom.
Bring it out. The 12 tribes. The 144.
The southern kingdom consisted of Benjamin and Judah.
And
And Levi.
No.
And Levi.
Levi was a separate group all to themselves.
Yeah, he was. He was
It was a
but
separate group. They
that's
were the spiritual
that's-
worship.
That's what the southern tribe consisted of: Judah, Benjamin, and Levi.
No,
brother.
they consisted of 2. They consisted of 2.
Oh, man.
And that's factual, man.
Oh man.
But it don't matter whether it's northern or
No, you know
southern.
what?
It's only
That's
one
not what-
nation.
Yeah, you're right. It don't
It's
matter.
only
because
one nation.
That's not gonna get you salvation. What's
Right,
gonna get
right.
you salvation is keeping these law, statutes, commandments.
Right. But
That's what's
but those Jews over there are God
They're
got
not
them.
Jews. They God don't got them. They synagogue of Satan.
It just
You
said.
hear that?
I just read it, brother. It say he
just
know
not hear
our.
that?
He said he know our tribulation and poverty, brother.
He's talking to
He
Jews
said he
here.
know the
They're not
blasphemy of
Jews.
them that say they are
He's
Jews.
talking about those Jews. He's talking
They're
about
not Jews.
Jews that forsake the faith.
Those are not Jews.
He's talking about the Jews that was
He's
forsaking
talking
the
about we
faith.
forsake the faith.
He's talking about he's talking about the Jews that were true Jews, blood Jews that were forsaken. He said they were forsaking the faith. The apostasia. Even in Jesus' day, the ones that
when they circumcise little babies over there, when they bite off the foreskin, the priest bite off the foreskin of the little baby, they put another man's rod in their damn mouth and biting the foreskin off. That's right.
synagogue
That's
of
of
Satan,
God.
man.
That's of God.
Some people in synagogue of
They
Satan.
drink goddamn blood with their mouths of Christ.
you know about the 2 witnesses that's
They
going to come
drink,
soon.
listen what I'm saying. They drink blood
Listen.
on the Passover.
Jesus sees more evil than we can even imagine. God sees it all. God, that's
So how is that God's chosen people?
Yeah.
You said that's God's
even in
chosen people.
Jeremiah day, they were throwing the babies in the they were throwing the babies into the fire. They were doing abortion. I'm talking about the Jews. I'm talking about the Jews.
Right.
I'm talking about the Jews.
Right.
They were Israelites. They were true Jews.
Right.
But hold on,
right,
them people
right.
over there is not Jews. They can't. How you gonna be a Jew? You gotta. It ain't no such thing.
They're
as
coming in.
spiritual-
The tribe of Dan just came in by the thousands from Africa not too long ago.
Hold on, Dan ain't got no. Dan ain't gonna have no rulership in the end. Dan is not gonna have no rulership in the end.
Yes, he
No,
is.
he's not.
Yes, he is.
What is scripture?
Yes, he is.
What is scripture?
Yes, he is.
What scripture?
The remnant that's going to have to
Man,
flee.
look, bring me a scripture,
The remnant
man.
that's going to have to flee. He
First
said,
Peter 4:11.
I'm telling you some prophets. He said
Don't tell me, show me.
Yeah, right.
the
don't-
remnant that
man,
he's going to
don't-
say flee from Jerusalem.
Don't tell me. No. That
Could you
no.
tell-
No, hold
You
on.
gotta
No,
prove
you
all
talking about
things,
when
brother.
Christ told us to
Go
free.
look at Ezekiel 40 and 41,
No,
42, the
show
New
me,
Jerusalem.
First
Dan would definitely be in there.
Dan ain't gonna have no rulership.
Yes, they will.
No.
Have you seen the people of Dan? They darker than you.
Yeah. they Hebrews too.
They true Hebrews.
No, we true Hebrews.
I'm saying they true Hebrews.
What did you mean?
They
by
true
that?
Hebrews.
So we not true Hebrews? What are we?
We mixed up, man. We mixed up. We mixed up.
Our people just let them try to walk. They want to walk
We're not
Esau in hand by hand.
No, we don't.
You want to try to walk the white man.
Now,
into
it
the kingdom,
ain't about
but
the
it
white
ain't
man.
gonna happen, man.
It ain't about the
That's
white
not
man.
what God said,
It ain't
man.
about the white man.
So what is it about, brother? We trying to tell you that
So
It's
we
about
all
Daniel.
mixed
It's
they're
about
not the true people of God.
So
man,
you
and
saying we all
telling me they
mixed
are.
up? So you saying we
How
all
about the
mixed
two
up?
witnesses? How about when the two witnesses
What
gonna
is that?
come?
Bring it out.
Revelation 11.
Look at that.
When they gonna build a tabernacle,
Who's gonna be building the tabernacle?
Who gonna build it?
the two witnesses,
Huh?
Jerusalem.
Just two people gonna
No,
build it?
Jerusalem.
Wait a minute. Just two people gonna build the
I know our
tabernacle?
enemies gonna rebuild.
Just as Moses built the tabernacle and the Bazilu and Abinelu, he had two workers.
I'm gonna have a lot of film to cut.
Moses had two workers, but everybody contributed to the bill. But the two witnesses, the two olive branches, he said that, if you read Revelation 11, They coming soon.
Revelation 13:9 says, and if any man have an ear, let him hear.
Let him hear.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Did they lead us into captivity?
Not talking about that.
Hold on.
Whoa, my goodness. They say he that...
Hold on. Did they lead us into captivity? Hold on.
He's not even close to talking about
Hold on.
that. That's Revelation. He's not talking about that. What does Revelation mean?
Reveal.
To reveal.
It's an unveiling, not revealing.
To reveal.
That's his future events.
All right.
That's
right.
He's not talking. No, that. You said he. You talking about captivity? What captivity?
Who
led us into captivity?
Who led us into...
He's talking about the
If you
captivity
lead
of
a
the
nation of
Antichrist.
people... If you lead a nation of people into captivity...
He's talking about the mark of the beast. When you got to take the mark of the beast, he's talking to those people.
No.
Yes, I'm factual on that. He's talking about...
Not factual.
So then when they say this too, all right, after that, it said that part. Now what about this right here? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints.
Who was the saint?
Talking about the martyr saint.
Who was the saint?
No,
Talking about the martyr saint. Talking about the
first one is he that leadeth into captivity is taking the mark of the beast, right?
Talking about the martyr saint.
What about the he that killeth with the sword? What part is that?
Huh?
That's the other part of the mark of the beast?
That's the martyr saints.
Who was the saint?
The martyr saints.
No.
Y'all don't believe in the rapture.
He that killeth with the sword shall be killed with the sword. What does that mean?
Meaning that the Antichrist
That don't have to be
system.
broken down, brother. They say he that killeth with the sword, which is implement of war,
Right.
shall be killed with the sword.
The battle of Armageddon.
They shall
The
be killed.
tribulation. The tribulation.
No, and then you said, wait a minute, man.
Hey,
He said he was a rider of the White Horse, talking about the seal judgments, the ballot judgment, and the trumpet judgment. Talking about those judgments.
No, brother.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. He's talking about, it's called the 7-year tribulation period. He's talking about the tribulation that God's going to unveil, that God's going to unleash on the world once the church is out of here. Things are going to drastically change.
We're going to Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, for 3.5 years, Jacob's trouble.
I don't know how many. I think it's 7 years.
The 7 years, the 7-year tribulation period.
But listen, who are the saints?
Huh?
Who are the saints?
Those that believe on Joshua.
I don't know. Psalms 50 and 5. Psalms 50 and 5. So you say anybody can be a saint, like John Pope Paul, he a saint?
I ain't say that.
No, I'm just saying, they say he a saint.
Huh?
He a saint. That's what they say. Hold on, Psalms 50 and 5.
I know this. I know Jesus is going to judge it when it's all through and done
Yeah,
with it.
he is.
I know only Jesus.
You better be right.
You know.
You better get right. Psalms 50 and 5. Now watch this. This is going to show you who the saints are.
He say take out the mote.
Look, listen.
He say take the beam out your eye.
Yeah, take the beam out your eye. Now listen. Gather, Psalms 55. Gather my saints together unto me. Who got the covenant? Who God made the covenant with?
Talking about the covenant of grace.
Who know?
Covenant of grace. New covenant. Talking about the new covenant.
Jeremiah 31:31.
Talking about the new covenant.
Okay, Jeremiah 31:31.
He prophesied.
Okay, Jeremiah. I'm glad you said that.
Jeremiah was a prophet.
I'm glad you said that. Hold on.
He prophesied future events.
Hold on. Jeremiah 31. I'm glad you said that. You cut yourself up out here.
Talking about the outcast.
Okay. Jeremiah 31:31. And it says, behold, the days come, saith the Most High, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
Right? Because
those are the only people who made a covenant.
It was a divided nation.
Hold on.
It was a divided
Thank
nation.
you. That's why he said Israel is the northern kingdom and Judah is the southern kingdom.
He's going to divide. He's going to bring it all back to one again.
Hold on.
Right,
Listen.
right.
We just said who the saints was. And then he said the saints are the people who we made a covenant with, right?
Right.
So that's why I took it to Jeremiah 31.
Jesus broke the twain of two that separated.
Man,
and made one new man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
So y'all don't believe in New Testament?
I just told you I believe in the New Testament.
Well, Jesus broke the walls of petition.
Listen. I don't know who sent you or what you got going on. Because I think you were sent by the damn enemy. Because no matter what scripture I send you, you ain't listening. Hold on.
I'm listening.
But listen.
I'm listening.
So what I'm gonna have to do right now?
And I can say the same thing what you say.
All right, but then
I can say why did I stop here?
That means
but the devils are confused.
That means dust your feet and keep it moving.
No,
That's what the book say.
He said
That's what the book
he said to fight over the scripture.
No,
Paul wrestled with them about circumcision. Paul taught them.
The devil came
Then they wrestled when they went to the Jerusalem Council and they talked about circumcision and the Jews. They wanted to keep the circumcision. The Gentiles. Remember when Paul argued for the Gentiles?
You out here twisting scriptures, man.
So Paul argued for the Gentiles. I'm just saying, Paul said he was a chosen disciple for the Gentiles.
Chosen disciple for the Gentiles.
Yeah, that's what it says in the book of Acts. He was chosen for the Gentiles.
He was chosen to go out there and preach.
Oh, he was chosen for the Gentiles?
That's what it says in the book of Acts.
Wait them out of that Gentile state of mind, man.
I'm just saying, that's what it says.
I'm glad he said that.
Our people were following after the Gentile heathenistic nations.
The church of Thessalonica.
It was called Gentiles too.
The church of Thessalonica was a Gentile church. The church of Philippi was a Gentile church.
Exactly.
The church of Ephesians was a Gentile.
Those were Israelites.
No, they weren't. Some of them were. Some of them were Gentiles.
They were Gentile state of mind, man.
No, because Paul got in a heated argument with the disciples, and they kicked the. That's why he went on. He had 3 glories because they separated.
Right.
Oh, so Gentiles have salvation?
Huh?
Gentiles have
Without
salvation?
question.
Without question.
Without question.
No,
Are you sure?
Are
you sure? Are you sure?
Look at the lineage of Jesus Christ.
Are you sure?
Look at it.
Are you sure? That's the yes or no.
What was Abraham before? What was Abraham before? What was Abraham before?
Let me bring this out.
Bring out the scripture.
Romans 11 and 11. I say then, have they stumbled? Hold on, I'm going to start at 7. 11 and 7. What then? Israel have not attained that which is seeking for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. According to as it is written, God has given them the spirit of slumber eyes, that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. And David said unto them, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see and bow down their way backwards always. I say then, have they stumbled that through their fall salvation is coming to the Gentiles for to provoke them to jealousy.
Amen.
So hold on, that's not it. So God said, because my people stumble, I'm gonna give salvation to the Gentiles to make us what? To make us jealous. Now watch this.
Right?
Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminish of them be the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness? For I speak to you, the Gentiles, inasmuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify my altar. If by any means I may provoke to emulation them which are my flesh, and might save some of them. For if the casting away of them be the reconciliation of the world, what shall the receiving of them be but life from dead, right?
You said the reconciliation of the world.
Yeah.
The nations.
Hold on, I'm not finished.
Not just the nations.
For if the first fruit be holy, the lump is also holy, and if the root be holy, so are the branches. Now who the branches? We the branches, right? Now watch this. And if some of the branches be broken off, and thou be a wild olive tree, which is the Gentiles, he said he broke off us, and they be a wild olive tree, were grafted in among them, with them partaketh the root of the fatness of the olive tree. So they're going to partake in everything that we were supposed to get, right? Now, but he did give him 3 stipulations, right? You can't just come in here without, we got laws we have to follow, so they got something they have to follow, right? Now, we finna play baseball. Boast not against the natural branches, but if thou boast, thou bearest the root, but bears not the root, but the root thee. So, did they boast against the natural branches? Did the Gentiles boast against us? Did they boast against us? Yes, they did boast against us. They got you thinking you a Gentile. They got you thinking it's a white home. They got you, okay, I'm finna keep going. Okay,
we're both, they boasting. They call it replacement theology.
Okay, they boasted against you, right? Now watch.
Well, they see the insignificance of it.
Okay, let's keep going. Thou wilt say then the branches were broken off that I might be grafted in. Well, because of unbelief they were broken off. And thou standest by faith. Remember that lady in Christ took the demon off her child? He said the reason he did that because she had faith, right? But he still called her a dog, right?
Right, but she was a Gentile.
She was a Gentile. Yeah, she was. There were 2 of them, right? Now watch this. Stand by faith. Be not high-minded, but fear. He told them to be not high-minded, but fear. Do they fear God?
Who?
The Gentiles. Do they fear God?
Do they fear God?
Do they fear God?
I mean, when you mean the world,
No, I'm talking about the Gentiles. Do they fear God?
What about the Hebrews?
No, we're talking about this is their. No, I mean, no. Hold on. Hold on. Listen. This is Paul. Remember. This is Paul. He's a.
But there is an outpouring going on in the world right now.
Listen, man. Listen.
I understand.
Hold on. Listen.
I'm trying to answer the question.
No, you're not answering my question. You're answering something else. Hold on. Did they fear God?
No.
Okay, there you go. That's what I want to hear.
They didn't fear God.
They don't fear God. All right. That's strike 2. For if God spared not the natural branches, take heed lest he also not thee. So if he ain't spare us, he ain't gonna spare them either, right? Watch this. Behold, therefore the goodness and the severity of God on them which fell severely, but toward thee goodness if thou continue in his goodness, otherwise thou shalt also be cut off. So God telling them, to those that fell, you're supposed to get his word to its purest form, right? You're supposed to teach them as it is written. Did they do that? No. Now I'm going to go to the precept. Did they do that? Did they teach us this book as it is written?
Oh yeah, Afro-American. That's the greatest tragedy ever.
Right? Now watch this. So that's strike 3. Now watch this. Now here's the precept. Zephaniah, you can follow along with me if you want to. 3 and 6. Now remember he said he gonna cut them off, right? If they didn't fear him and did all these things. Now, Zephaniah 3 and 6, I have cut off the nations. Now this is a future prophecy. Right. I have cut off the nations, their towers are desolate, I made their streets waste. Remember Jacob's trouble. It said 10 people shall be in the city, the path shall not be able to go through because the bushes and pulled all up. He said, their towers are desolate, I made their streets waste, that none passeth by. Their cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is none inhabited. I said, surely thou wilt fear me, thou wilt receive instruction, so that their dwelling would not be cut off. However, I punished them, but they rose early and corrupted all their doing. They corrupted everything. So no, there is no salvation for them. They had 3 chances and they messed up. God said he cut them off right here. Thus saith the Most High God. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High.
So what y'all think about Joshua? I mean, what is his role in all this?
Yeshua? Yeah, he coming back to kill. You know that, right? Yeah. He coming back to kill. He ain't coming back to give you no hug.
I'm talking about right now, though.
Right now?
Yeah.
He came and did what he was supposed to do. He came back, showed us how. Remember, before he came, we was lawless. We was sacrificing animals. Oh, I'm gonna go sin. Oh, I got me a turtle dove, a sheep, a goat. I know I'm finna sin, so I'm finna go and butcher these animals. And I'm gonna be straight. So he came and cut that out. Right, man. And he showed us how we supposed to walk and how we supposed to keep the law. Remember, if you go to Hebrews, he did not come in the form of angels. He wasn't born. Ain't no such thing as no immaculate conception. You believe that, right? Because the reason he came, he said he shall be born like unto his brethren, right? Because if a superhero come out the sky and show me how to walk, I'm gonna be like, man, he's a superhero. I can't do that. But he came like us. Right. So we can say, oh, dang, he's just like us. So we can do exactly what he did. Remember, he said you can do all things that God do. You can heal the lame. You can get devils and demons out of people. So you can do exactly what I did. You just keep these laws, statutes, commandments, follow them how I'm showing y'all how to do it. That's what he did. Now he left me. But he coming back because he left me. He ain't cried, he ain't talk noise, woe is me, he ain't do none of that. But when he come back, he coming back to kill, he come back as a beast. He said, you shall not beat me, I shall not meet you as a man. So he coming back as a beast and he chopping off heads. So your grace period gonna be up. When you see him crack that ozone layer, grace period is up. You gotta get right now. That's grace. He giving you grace. Know what grace is? Grace means back in the day, for your sin, you got killed on the spot. Grace, God sent grace on this earth and we have a chance to get right. Because when we come back, it's gonna be like how it was back in the day. You sin, you're off with your head. Ain't gonna be no Lord, you know my heart. No, God knows your heart, and out of the heart proceeds evil and wicked.
Right.
That's what your
saying
grace
that.
is. So you got our number, we're gonna pack it up here. Okay.
Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. Judah Trap, the real Judah guys. Judah Trap, the real Judah